Hi, Libra Nation. Okay, Libra, this is going to be your love and life message for the next 5 days. We're moving into eclipse season. It's very exciting. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. This could also just be happening around you and you're observing it. It could be just the themes of your life. And things could be opposite and roles can be reversed. Just keep all that in mind. Take it as it resonates for you. If not, just leave it behind. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel for Libra and Sagittarius exclusively. So subscribe and hit the bell if you have those placements in your chart so you know when I read for your sign. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. I don't know if I'm going to do an extended reading yet. We'll see what the guides tell me to do when we get to the end. Okay, let's get into it. Libra, this is so cute. I'm picking up on some really beautiful energy here between you and someone else. It is a powerful, pivotal time in a relationship for you. And I think that if this is focused on a romantic partnership for you, then it's really about the next steps you both take as individuals and as a couple that will allow you to evolve more individually and evolve more, together spiritually. They wanted me to start with the Oracle of the Seven Energies deck to pick up on your overall energy for the next couple of days. Great big love. So love is on the brain. And then Earth Magic, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, but I love the Earth Magic card because it's about planting a seed and knowing that it could grow into something. There's something magical and very grounding about the love. And then a powerful move came out. Needing to take a powerful move. Catalyst or challenge at this time, the land in between. So you are at a bit of, this is a transitional phase maybe for you in life or a transitional phase in a relationship. Love is on the brain. It's very magical right now. But one of you or both of you need to think about the moves you're making in life. Are you making power moves in life that will get you to a place where you can say, checkmate, I won the match? Yeah, that's what Spirit wants you to focus on is the movement of your own life. What seeds are you planting? Are you doing things that you love? Love is not just about, romantic love or familial love. We can experience the feeling of great, big, full love in a lot of different ways. So you really want your heart chakra open. You're making moves right now to reconnect with yourself and others in a very grounded way. I'm hearing a very healthy way, a productive way, and an emotional way. I love this for you. It's just about working through a transition. You could also be at a distance from someone at this time. From the solar system, what is influencing you right now? Gemini, Scorpio, and the moon are influencing you. It's also important to keep an eye on your first house to a degree. The card for Gemini came in reverse, so you need the protection message. A call to action. Stop overthinking a situation and set your plans in motion. So now is not the time to dilly-dally. Something does need to evolve for you. This could be a relationship or just something very personal you're going through. If you're noticing that there are any stumbling blocks or things that are holding you back, Libra, it's just your moon energy. Cycles of emotions, your state of mood at this time. There may be some things that you're not entirely clear about. Allow things to unfold, and there will be a lifting of veils and clarity as you move forward into the end of the month. But now is the time to stop overthinking things and set plans in motion. Maybe you need to set plans in motion. Maybe someone else around you needs to set plans in motion. Also, Scorpio is coming out. It says the evolution of man and woman. Allow transformation to enter your life. You will transform not only yourself, but others as well. Okay, so if this is about a relationship for you, focus on your personal transformation and what you need to evolve into, and let that other person do that. Because if you're both individually evolving, you can transform and evolve together. Be aware of the fact that the way you transform and evolve is also going to impact and inspire the way someone else evolves, okay? So yeah, be kind of a role model right now. But also there are hidden forces at play. Ask your guides to gently lift veils and bring clarity to situation. Now is not the time to put on rose-tinted glasses. It's just important to recognize that things remain to be seen still. And you have to allow yourself to you have to allow for clarity to happen, and so does another person at this time. Also, DIY time is a catalyst or a challenge. This is a house of self-reliance, okay? Embrace the self-starter in you and initiate your dream projects. So be a self-starter right now. Initiate dream products, maybe products or projects. Set your plans in motion. Like, it's not time to think about it. It's time to rely on yourself and get something done. I kind of get the sense that for you, Libra, you might be dealing with a person who struggles to be self-reliant and struggles to take action, or you yourself could be struggling in that way. I do see that perhaps a family dynamic might be holding someone back, or it could be a stumbling block or a challenge at this time. Also, this could be a family member. This could be an ex, one of your kids, a parent. And it's time to break free and open up to newness that involves self-reliance and getting it done on your own. Yeah, I think it's all about interdependence, which is mostly independence and two people choosing to work together versus being enmeshed or codependent. You do not want that. And some of you are definitely dealing with a water sign. Also, I'm seeing Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, and Aquarius. Yeah, overall energy of the person coming towards you is death. They could be a Scorpio. The way this person's feeling is the Ten of Swords at this time. The way they see you, two cards came out, the Star to the Queen of Cups. Wow. So for my feminines, they see you as like the shining star of healing and love, which is really beautiful. What you need to know, or your advice, is the Knight of Wands. Someone's getting really excited. And the final outcome is the Devil, which is Capricorn. And there is something that's holding someone back to a degree. Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and the world, a new cycle is ready to be stepped into. But it's about picking a path that excites you. Here's a King of Cups down here. Yeah, some of you are definitely dealing with a water sign. The unspoken truth between the two of you, the energy between the two of you, is spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, and unity. But one day, someday, somewhere, another time, and longing, aching, and pining for a past love. A past love of some kind might be, someone might be hanging on to a past lover still, but not necessarily. It's, and vows is at the bottom of the deck, commitment, promises, and fidelity. So this is good stuff. But what I mostly think is happening between the two of you is there is a spiritual connection between the two of you. You're experiencing deep love, and there is a longing to be together. There's also a desire for vows and long-term commitment. But with one day being in the middle of it all, and that land in between card, it's a matter of someone like working through some kind of a healing process and overcoming pain and making some changes in their life so that they can move towards happiness and love with you. You may need to do some of that yourself. And again, if there is something from the past in your energy or their energy that's holding them back, that needs to be addressed. But I was like, spiritual connection and vows, that makes me happy. That one day card, that's just about timing. Good thing about time on planet Earth in the third dimension is that it's always moving forward. We're never moving backwards. It's really so much about evolution for you at this time. So let's break it down. I was like, this might be one of the most positive readings I've had for Libra in a really long time. So take it as it resonates for you. I'm reading it as the energy coming towards you and how someone sees you, but that's only true if you know it. This could be all your energy as well. So with death, that is an ending and a need for transformation. Accepting endings will bring new beginnings. Clarifying this is the Two of Wands. I love this Two of Wands, the way a path is being illuminated for a person, like a path to newness and healing, a path to transformation. So the Two of Wands and the Star, that's Aquarius, and the Moon, that's Cancer or Pisces. Wow. So the overall energy between the two of you, as in particular coming from a person around you, is This person is looking for a feeling of happiness, freedom, and renewal. The star is so much about connecting to your own soul and your own higher purpose, and needing to pick a path that excites you and has growth potential. And I love that. With the moon coming out, there's more that remains to be seen for this person, and they might not be 100% sure which path to take moving forward. Lots of untapped hidden potential to explore, though, when the moon comes out. This person does need to be reminded that not everything is as it seems, and that someone needs to be careful of illusion. Like, get excited, be happy for this feeling and this freedom, but watch out for illusion. Just focus on the hidden potential that's there that could be unfolding. So there's something on my table here. So I can see that someone does want transformation, and they want it to lead to a feeling of newness and renewal for them. And I love that. I would love that if it's your energy and someone else's. But the way this person is feeling is the Ten of Swords. So right now they might be going through something difficult. With Death and the Ten of Swords, there are endings that are taking place that are leading to this newness. We do have the Ace of Cups here attached to the star again. But in order to get to that newness, someone has to work through that pain and know that out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise. There is something painful. Clarifying this is judgment. Someone's at a crossroads. They need to listen to their own best judgment and hear that inner calling. But that's eliciting a feeling of fear and anxiety with the Nine of Swords. And then strength is coming out. There could be a Leo involved. I also just heard that someone may have lost a pet, or that they've maybe perhaps been given a diagnosis that they think is fatal or very worrisome, like a health issue. They have to be strong. But if those aren't the details playing out for you or someone else, what you need to know about someone, I think maybe Libra, is that, like, look, something is hurting, but they don't want to focus on the pain. They want to focus on possibility beyond that pain. There's a lot of unknowns for them with the moon. And strength coming out suggests that this is not easy for them. It takes them strength to go through this. And they're anxious. It's like, when I allow myself to feel this pain that I've been through and allow for that to die and move forward, I have to do something different moving forward. And that makes me fearful. Yeah, judgment, more Scorpio energy. This person's really at a crossroads about what next step to take. You need to know that there's fear for them and uncertainty. But they see you as the star to the Queen of Cups. It's possible that someone else in your life, like maybe you have been through a painful ending and there's a water sign coming into focus for them. If that is the case, you need to know that that relationship is turning into love. They may even move in together. And like, I'm hearing that some of you are really relieved by that idea. Like, some of you are like, thank God my ex was still treating me like we were still married, and I felt like I was the only woman that would talk to him. And I'm just thrilled to hear that my ex-husband or my dad or some man around me has met the love of their life. Thank goodness. Like, I don't have to be there for them all the time. For a very few of you, that might be what's happening. Like, someone new is coming into someone else's life, and that just frees you up to live your own life in a good way. But for most of you, you have someone around you that sees you like this. If you have water in your chart, it's really coming out, and that person is attracted to any Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces traits that you have. Deep, loving, caring. The Queen of Cups creates an emotionally intelligent and emotionally mature environment for herself and everyone around her. She's very emotionally intelligent. This person sees you as like a breath of fresh air. Clarifying this is the Four of Wands, stability and building a foundation together. The Sun, oh my gosh, more Leo, happy, optimistic, the glowing inner child, and the Ace of Cups. Oh my God, what kind of voodoo spell have you put on this person, Libra? They just see you as so loving and giving and unique and innovative and special and happy. And like when they see you being the Queen of Cups, it makes their heart chakra open up and it fills them with happiness. They are it's like they're wanting this connection and they're filled with hope when they look at you. That's so wonderful. And this is creating like very exciting energy. Here's what you need to know or your advice. The Knight of Wands, passionate energy. For some of you, this could be a different person because knights can often be people. We have a Knight of Wands and a Knight of Cups here. So these could be younger people, different people. Just take it as it resonates for you. But I feel like what you need to know is this person's getting into some really exciting energy because clarifying the Knight of Wands, the Prince of Wands, is the Two of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Wands. I feel like there's going to be some nostalgic moments this week, and you'll have conversations about the past, about childhood, about fun, wanting to explore new things together that remind you of old, familiar, happy things. There's a lot of rebellious, passionate energy. You have a potential to discover that you both have quite a few things in common, in particular from childhood. And I think that it will make you want to do and try fun new things together. You could have some really exciting conversations that are about being rebellious, also about how you could sometimes be spiritually rebellious together. The Page of Wands is spiritually rebellious. He's not pious. He's looking for excitement with a spiritual quality. There's this happiness. There's this nostalgia. It's also possible that they may reconnect with someone from their past. They're not interested in anything serious or long-term with them. It's more like, hey, what's up? This is fun. Let's talk about the good times together, but it's not going to interfere with the way they feel about you. And they may want to include you in that. I heard you're going to have a lot of fun, exciting conversations. And someone wants to really rebel and get excited and try new things and break out of a mold. I'm hearing that some of you might make some plans to do some things that are like, you'll go to like an arcade or a museum or something that like you might do things together or talk about doing things together that you used to do when you were younger. And that'll be fun. Yeah, that's really sweet. I think that this person really wants to try new things and have fun and rebel. Again, rebel, but not in a bad way, in a good way. I also think this person really wants to wake up to the excitement and grounding feeling they get when they're out in nature. This person wants to explore the outdoors. They're going to talk to you about that. I think that you're starting to help a person see themselves in a very different way. But there's something from their past that and it could be recent past or it could be happening for them right now. It's like, oh, I really want to break out of painful things and wake up to newness and new potential. Allow for transformation here with Libra and this newness, but there's this stuff from the past that might be holding me back a little bit. Someone's held back to a degree. I think. It depends. I mean, Capricorn is a double-edged sword. Poor Capricorn, their card is the devil. But Capricorn in a positive sense represents commitment and long-term commitment. But with this Capricornian energy is the Ten of Cups, the Hermit, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so family might be something that you're both thinking about a lot, like your roots and your parents and your family, and needing to think about all the lessons and wisdom you gained from your experiences with your family growing up. I also think that someone in this scenario is a little guarded with their family and overwhelmed by them. Like when we have the devil with the Ten of Cups, worst case scenario, that's a controlling family that holds everybody back, holds them to the roles they've played their whole lives, will not allow for newness, will not allow for rebellion, will not allow for anything different. There could also be some a lack of emotional health and good emotional stability in someone's family to the point where it holds them back. If you or this person are experiencing that, one of you is going to go off and really think about that. And it's like, I don't know how much more I can take. I don't know how I feel about that. Conversely, someone might think about the idea of happily ever after and having that Capricornian commitment. But with the Hermit and the Nine of Wands coming out, just take it slow because somebody needs a minute. They do. They're processing stuff. They need a minute. And I do have a family drama card over here. But I mean, with the Knight of Cups, someone really wants to pour it on. They're assessing for the growth potential of the future. It's sort of the land in between. Here's some anxiety coming out. Yeah, it's all about what happens next. But with the World here, that's like that tectonic breath between one cycle and the next. There's this pause. And I'm like, this is adorable. I feel like there's someone that really sees a future with you. But all this stuff needs to be worked through and worked out. Here's their overall energy. I'll take care of you. They're a very nurturing person. They like to take care of others. Talk to them about how they like to care for others and make sure you're okay with that as a love language. Like if it's okay and complements your love language, they're a caretaker. They want to take care of you, but they also have family drama. Okay. And don't put the cart before the horse, slow down. Okay. So they don't want to move quickly. A part of them does though, with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, but a part of them like is holding back. And I think it's the family drama card because the Devil and the Ten of Cups came out. Okay. So maybe happy family, but we're seeing some core ancestral wounds come out. And I noticed this Knight of Wands is looking back at all this like, I mean, I don't want to forget who I am and where I came from, but like, I really want to experience newness in my life and do things differently. I mean, the Star is here twice with the Knight of Wands. That's a radical energy. So they do need to think outside of the box and focus on radical solutions, which are different, and breaking out of cycles that don't serve them. They want to get away from cycles that are about family drama. Now, the I'll take care of you card with family drama, that could be someone in their family holding them back, saying, whoa, whoa, don't move too quickly with Libra. If this person's parents, siblings, children, shit, even their ex-partner is in the mix, they might be trying to influence this person to not move too quickly because they're afraid to lose them. So be on the lookout for that. Because again, with this Devil and the Ten of Cups and the Hermit, there could be an older family member, like a parent, that this person is concerned about moving forward and away from. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Like I moved from the East Coast to the West Coast to be with my partner, and I felt the energy of the Devil and the Ten of Cups like holding me to the East Coast. Not holding me to unhealthy family dynamics, but just like holding me to that place and my family. And it was hard to let that go. Like they might be going through something like that. They may have someone. And I mean, even for myself, like my parents were like, we want you to be happy with your fiance, but don't move to California. We don't want to lose you. That kind of messed with me a little bit. Like, I think this person might be going through something similar. Like they have some family drama. They may feel like they have to take care of a family member. Those people might be holding them back a little bit. They will not be held back. They will not, because they're longing for you. They want commitment and love, and they feel a spiritual connection. So, and it's showing up a bit here in their cards. I didn't get court cards. Well, I did. I got knights. So this person does see themselves as the Five of Cups. The way they feel is the Knight of Pentacles, but their action is the Knight of Cups. So this person, like with Death and the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups, this person might be sad about some things. They might be going through something hard. I'm hearing change is hard. My next step forward into this feeling of freedom and love and happiness is not without a bit of the burden of regret and sadness. This person does feel like they're losing some things. They also struggle to step outside of a comfort zone. They may be worried about an earth sign. They may have earth in their chart, and earth signs are slower and more methodical. You did get an earth magic card. So they're a little bit afraid to step outside of a comfort zone and do something different, but they really want to capture that feeling of love and romance. The Knight of Cups is like, I mean, these two knights approach life very differently. One of them is like, I'm a perfectionist. I move really slowly. I'm really dependable. I don't step out of a comfort zone. I work really hard. You can count on me. And I'm very predictable. The Knight of Cups is like, fuck that. I want to be Romeo and Juliet and I write a romance novel. Each has its merits. It's like this person, look how the Knight of Pentacles is looking at the Knight of Cups like, what the heck is going on? These could be people in this person's life that they feel sad about. They look back over their shoulder and remember the past, but they want to live in the energy of the Knight of Cups, which is like very romantic, very creative, very artistic, really youthful, and just living life with a full heart and pouring that love and creativity into everything they do. I love these Knight of Cups people. They're so adorable. This person might have some Pisces and Aquarius in their chart, which is adorable to be around. And I was like, all right, well, what do they want to pour into? 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and Judgment again. Okay, so what you need to know, if this is all resonating for you, right now, this person is trying to get their ducks in a row. They're sending out messages to you. This might be about like what to do next in their life. I'm also hearing that this person might be an artist or creative, and they might be like applying for jobs, applying for colleges. They want to move really quickly too. They want to come into alignment with you or their next step in their cycle fast with the 8 of Wands. Fast motion. You could be at a distance from this person. They're trying to make practical choices and it's like, what do I do next here? The next choice they make has to be a grounded one and a practical one. But here's Judgment again, which is Spirit saying you really do need to make these choices. Don't dilly-dally. The time to, like, you really are at a crossroads right now. This person really needs to get in touch with themselves and what they want to do next in life. They might not be 100% sure because of the Page of Wands being here. Page of Wands likes to explore a lot of different things. You have Page of Wands energy too. So here's what you're doing. Lessons learned. So you're applying the knowledge from the lessons you've learned in the past. I see potential and I'm looking for financial stability. So that's going to be important for you yourself right now, Libra. And it's important to make sure that this person's moving towards financial stability too. I feel like one of the things you're going to be talking about with yourself and with this person right now is, look, I've learned my lesson about just seeing potential in a person and like counting those chickens before they hatch. Like, I don't fall in love with potential. I see potential, but I'm going to wait for you to prove yourself to me. And what I'm really looking for in a partner is that they have financial stability. I'm also got my eyes open for potential, and I'm looking for financial stability in my life as well. And remember, a catalyst or a challenge that will help you and them is self-reliance, right? With the first house. So I think this is more about you, but I think you're welcoming them with open arms. You see yourself as the 10 of Cups. Now, maybe they're a little nervous about you and your 10 of Cups energy. Maybe that's all new for them. Maybe they're like, wow, I've never been around a person who's so loving and has such like an amazing home life and an amazing family. They might not be quite ready to talk about like marriage. Because they're working through their own past, I think. Stuff from their childhood, the way they grew up. But like those of you that are showing up in this reading, like some of you, like your family life and your home life and the community you live in is just beautiful and gorgeous. And you're outside in the yard with the kitty and you're talking and you're laughing. And it's like, that's how you see yourself. You see yourself as the 10 of Cups right now. The way you feel is the Wheel of Fortune. You feel change. You are the Wheel of Fortune. You're very aware of your cycles. You're very aware of fate and destiny. We see Jupiter on this card and Pluto. It's like transformation leading to growth. I think that you feel very serendipitous right now, very kismet right now. Like you feel like life is lining up for you right now. Like everything is evolving exactly the way it's supposed to. You know that change is coming. You also are not going to try to control things. You're just going to go with the flow. And your action is the Nine of Cups. I'm going to live my life. I'm living happy. You're moving into happy times, Libra. You want to celebrate. This is like live, laugh, love. Like in the moment, I'm happy. I celebrate. You may be a little drinky right now. Like you want to party and have a good time. That's literally me every night, you guys. I want to look like that every night and I have to hold myself back. I'm kind of a hedonist. I'll raise 9 glasses. How about that? Like that's what you're doing. Like just celebrating, happy. You feel like you're going towards personal happiness. No wonder they're attracted to you. No wonder they see you as the sun and the Ace of Cups and the Star and the Queen of Cups. You're very celebratory. Again, if this is someone going in a different direction from you, you're like, we're good, boo. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. Like you got nothing but love for everybody around you. But I wanted to know what that 9 of Cups was. I was like, I love this card combination. That's a good one. But what's the 9 of Cups about? What are we happy about? What are we feeling celebratory about? That's a feeling of like instant gratification within. So what that's about for you is the 3 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. Okay, this is about your personal journey. I think some of you are at a distance from this person because of the 8 of Wands and the World showing up and the Star. The dead giveaway would be the Chariot. But I feel like this person's trying to like get their ducks in a row. You're getting your ducks in a row too, but you're doing it in a more playful spiritual journey kind of way. You're assessing for growth potential with the 3 of Wands and you're really happy when you think about the future, I think, because this is addressing the 9 of Cups. Also, you are open to exploration. You're exploring a lot of different avenues in life right now. Now, this suggests that you're not necessarily ready for full-term commitment yet, but this might not be about, the reason I say that is because the Page of Wands and the 7 of Cups can sometimes indicate that you're dating other people. Like they might be feeling the Ace of Cups about you and you're like, that's great, but I am literally not giving up my other options in love. Okay, if that's where you are, that's where you are. But I don't think that's it. I think that this is more about like, who am I? I mean, the Page of Wands wants to sample life, wants to explore. I think this week and moving into eclipse season, you're going to feel so good. You're going to think about the future. You're going to feel really grateful and happy for where you are right now. You're going to be counting your blessings. And that's just going to fuel you to be like, what kind of new things do I want to explore? You're looking for more excitement in life, maybe adding a new hobby, a new personal interest to pursue. Page of Wands has a strong spiritual quality to it. You might be opening up to discovering new paths to spiritual practices, like all the good fun things. You look like, right now, Libra, you look like you are really happy to be a human being. You're really grateful. Your heart is full. You're open to exploring new things. You're thinking about your own future. And I feel like this person is just trying to figure out how to get to you. And you're looking for the financial stability, but not at the expense of fun. And the energy between the two of you is grateful, peaceful, and chill as fuck. I love that. This is so good. You know what? I am going to do an extended. I think that we should. And here's why. Because I feel like you know now what this person's deal is. But what I'm curious about is, are they going to be able to move past this pain? I think that they will, especially with all the energy of these nights. We've got 1, 2, 3 knights on the table and 1 at the bottom of the deck. So it's like this person does want forward motion, but they are fearful. There is a bit of heavy emotion and maybe even some illusion, and they're trying to make decisions. So I am going to do the extended to see what their next steps will be and how that will happen between the two, like how that will impact the two of you. I also think that it's important to note that I think this person's biggest spiritual challenge right now is really being able to hear their own best judgment and overcoming anxiety and fear. Because in order to move forward to be with you and explore this love with you, there's something that they have to let go of and move on from. And I want to see how that will go for them. in particular if we're talking about talking to a past partner. So I'll clarify that as well. Okay, if you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below, and a little bit further down is the link to my website. But that's love and life moving into eclipse season. Very beautiful energy for you, Libra. Bravo, congratulations. I love this for you. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.